That's a joke. It probably got caught on stream. I don't care. Okay. So, oh fuck. Okay. Anyhow, welcome back, everybody. Essentially, today my goal is to go through all the mini games, all the extra modes. But yeah, it's the same thing. So here we have Zompatani, walnut bowling, and slot machines. We're gonna start with Zompatani. It's a nice pun. Bum, ba-da-ba-da. Okay, so this time I'm gonna play the game pretty oh I'm clicking and nothing's happening. Oops. Hopefully it didn't break this. Let's start. Oh fuck yeah, and I forgot survival's its own like different mode. So I'll just go over this as I can while I can. So yeah, this is day, night, pool, the night pool level, and then the roof level, and then whoa, what are these? Oh wait, never mind. Never mind, I'm being dumb. Yeah, these few over here are the endless modes. That's it. We just need to unlock them. Anyhow, I actually want to get done with most of the mini games today, though there's quite a few. Yeah, Zompatani is on my mind, right? Anyhow, yeah, it's the perfect noise level. So let's get started. Essentially, as last time, I was basically struggling against these pea shooter head zombies. So what I want to bring is these plants right here. There's one more, and I just can't seem to remember. Oh right, well, I'm like thinking. I don't think the potato mines are gonna be useful in this level. But yeah, we want this then. Oh, we actually want a cheap plant. And yeah. That's it, really. Yeah, we want spike wheat too. Just rock. Anyhow, there we go. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, we're just gonna be planting down stuff. Hope for the best. And actually, in this mode, a tip I would want to give is to start building like this. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, we'll just build like this. Yeah. Oh, we got lucky. Now we're gonna have like a lot of sun. Dun 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 da 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 dun 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 dun. Bum 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 do that. Dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun da da dun dun. There we go. Start doing that. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. So my day was great. I was waiting for this meeting. It never happened. Yeah. All I can say is I'm looking forward to tomorrow just to get everything over with because just finishing this meeting means I have like a break for the rest of the fucking month. Dun 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 dun. What else am I gonna talk about? I guess like this winter, I'm gonna look to like maybe like sorry about that. My nose. Oh yeah. So this winter I'm gonna look for maybe just opening my horizon a little bit. Just like watching like different shows that I can. Because like, you know, most of my life I grew up without Netflix and I still don't have Netflix. So I'm not saying I'm gonna get like a Netflix account. I'm just probably saying that I'm probably gonna get like some other sort of account. I don't know how to say it. Like another service or something like that. I don't know. Just gonna watch like different shows, whatever the fuck I like, and then maybe comment on them. Hopefully for this winter. Otherwise, you know, it's a whatever, right? Let me just check I didn't get a notification. Essentially, I want to do this. I'll do that after. It's fast. To get everything prepared. Now the walnuts are like the buckethead zombies, except they can't shoot. So really, most of the times they're just there protecting the zombies behind them. Just wanna prepare for this oncoming last wave, and we're basically done with the mode. The good thing is that the main game really isn't like this. Yeah, it's almost done. It's like once you start placing like the third spike weight on the row, there's no way they get like. Yeah, and then we could actually start getting rid of this middle row, or second row of column. Excuse me, of sunflowers. already have like 400 subs. And Spikeweed is like super slow to like, I guess like spawn in. What is that? Well, we have like our colors. It's like rows are like this way, right? I don't know if you all see it. Yeah, yeah. Is this a column? It's a row. So, dun dun dun. Dude, this game is so fun. I love this game. It reminds me of my childhood. I just always played this game with my sister through download play. This level's quite long, maybe 11 minutes. It's a lot. And it's actually, I think there's a second sort of version of this game mode. Not a second version, more like a second level. That gets really hectic. Hold on, let me just check if I can get a notification. I did not. Cool. So you all see me just like frozen right now. So every time you complete, I guess, like this game mode, you get a diamond, I wanna say. It's most of the time. Trophy. You got a trophy. No, this is like walnut bowling. It's what we played at the beginning of the game. But there's 2 flags now. I swear I thought you could hold on to it. I guess you have to like drag it off. No, drag and just. So in this game mode, you can essentially like chain the attacks and you get points. So the more you combo, the more points you get. So yeah, these extra modes are really good for like money. There's a specific level in the minigame section that you can exploit for cash, and it works in any version of the game. Ooh, so close. So yeah, turns out that class I failed. I actually passed with a B fucking plus. I failed. No. I actually, so it turns out I probably got a good score on the final. I was just like fucking making a mountain out of a molehill, I guess. Like, I don't know. The point is, I'm done with like school for now. For this month and a half of break. I mean, I do need my math score and one other class. we're almost done with the first wave here. At some point, you just start stocking up so many of the walnuts here. The little ones. Explode nuts? I don't know what these are called. They should have like an entry, but they don't. I'd rather just like chain, right? I want to do that to that guy. Then you're able to chain a little more, depending on like where he is. There we go. Yeah, I was getting way too close for comfort. So yeah, essentially you just want to like not bunch them together because you can't really do that, right? But you want to like hit like a group of zombies. But as you saw there, I was comboing, getting a bunch of hits, getting combos. Be careful with the, what are they called? The pole vaulting zombies? Pole zombies, what are they called? Vaulting zombies? Something like that, right? They tend to have increased speed. They're faster usually than regular zombies. Quite annoying. Throw another one right here. Throw that one there. So yeah, this is just gonna be me playing a lot of these modes. I may or may not have commentary today. It's gonna get hectic. Yeah. Like I've said before, I just gotta like quiet down and simmer down whenever it comes to these game modes because it eventually becomes like a game of management, right? We're almost out of the deep end right here. Jeez. Nice. That was close, but we got quite a few points there, so that's good. See, I want to go to the main menu. Look what this one is. Slot machines. Oh, isn't this like when you get plants? Shit, this one sucks. This one's actually pretty bad if I remember. It's like one of the harder modes. Dun dun. Bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Cause like you can waste the sun. Yeah, this is like the worst mode out there. Just gotta keep on spinning. Yeah. So essentially, you want to get like a pea shooter at least in one lane. It makes this gets really hard. It's a manage after a while. You do not want to keep the fucking sunflowers at the back row. You want to keep them in the front. They are a liability in this game mode, if I remember. Yeah, we're good now. You don't necessarily need them, is what I'm saying. And this is basically an endless mode, until you get all the sun, essentially. You always have to, like, use the 25 sun, so if you get, like, really unlucky, I guess you can wind up spending all your sun. You can get, like, diamonds, I guess. That's, like, rare. Nice. I think we see this game mode one more time after this, I want to say. Or like a similar sort of game mode. You know, so like there's like different game modes. Most of the game modes from the main game actually make an appearance or a reappearance in the beginning section. But they're like they increase in difficulty, right? If you do have like the sun shovel, I think you can like get some sun back. But I don't think that's in this game. I think that's in the next game. What I'm saying is like, depending on like there's a way to get some sun back. It's like just shoveling up some plants, right? Again, this game mode is a little wonky. Which is RNG. Nice. Yeah, if this goes on, maybe like in 10 minutes we'll be done with this level. Good thing is that we have a way to like produce sun now. That's becoming more common. at 900. Yeah. Give me a moment. Let's see what I have to say. Oh, okay. I was confused. I'm like, wait, what am I doing? Oh, because I want to say this. It's like, oh, I have a lot to say. 300 cents to say. Okay, I guess I'm gonna say the story. So I'm not shit talking anybody, right? And this is a school story. I hate to say this, a university story, I guess. This guy, on the last day of class, and I mean like the last day, like this Friday, was like talking to everybody. He was like, "Oh, I failed the class." He kept on saying that, right? Like, not like that, right? He's like, "Man, I failed the class," and he was like, "It was the professor. He failed me. I think he can pass me though, by 5%." And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, "Whoa, that's a lot." Right? But anyhow, the point is that he told everybody that he failed unfairly because they didn't check the test bench. For this class, and like that's an absolute fucking lie. The way you passed the class was if you had a fucking test bench, first of all. So that implies that this guy didn't have one or have a work. And yeah, you guys know what a test bench is. You guys have seen my vlogs on very long, right? Essentially, you need a test bench for it to work. If it does, it does, right? If it doesn't, it doesn't. More of a debug tool than a actual like feature tool, right? And that's why this guy lost out on like I think 50% of his grade or something like that, which is insane. But I'm pretty sure this guy is now fishing for like compliments. I don't view my Discord that much, but I had a message there saying I failed the class. And I was like, oh, well, I don't know what to say other than like, I guess, I don't even want to message this guy. This guy's freaky. Like, I don't know what else to say other than like, oh, try better next time. I don't know. And like, here's the better part too. It's not that he failed because his test bench didn't work. That wasn't like, then it'd be like, oh, I pity him, right? The issue is if you talk to his teammates, and I did, they said that he didn't work on any single part of the final project. And then it's like, oh fuck, no wonder you failed. No wonder, that's a bad look, right? Oh yeah, the thunder, it's raining seeds. Yeah, this one's tough. But anyhow, I was saying off of that because I'm just talking about it because it's just like I don't know, it's so, I don't know how to say it, it's so just it tugs me the wrong way, you know what I mean? Whoa, what lane? Everything right here. Oh, I got lucky, yeah. I got lucky that I fucking chose that lane. Do you want to do something like this? Believe it or not, it may seem a tad bit counterintuitive, but I think I saw a miner there, so the miner's gonna fall back. Actually, the plant's back there. Best case, we can do that. See, this game, this whole game mode right here is all about holding on to the most seed packets. So literally, there's a moment where like you need to alternate between all of them. Right, they can shoot from like 2 feet away, right? So you want to hold on to the most amount. Once you start blinking is when you want to like really use them. Anyhow, every I guess like row would need one of these. Oh, that took a while. Oh, I should not have planted him. Yeah, I should not have planted him back there. Do that. There we go. Oh yeah, that would have been bad. Oh, actually, and fun fact: you do not want to touch the seed packets until they start blinking. That literally saves it. It basically saves them for a little longer. Oh, I see. He disappeared. I don't know about this one. This is just lost cause. I wouldn't want to. So yeah, the strategy changes after a moment. The bungee zombies start coming in and they go, "Yeehaw!" Right, and then they take away all your plants. So this row is stacked for sure. For defense, I guess. I don't know. That's a funny one. So you can do that. Wood here. So I guess they start beefing up these sides. Fuck, he sucks. He just blows up everything. Dun 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 dun. What is that? So like, unfortunately, we won't have the blower for like another while. There's the bungee zombie. He's gonna steal the lily pad. What the fuck? Why? Why would that? Why? Dun 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 dun. Oh, you know what? You're supposed to be using the torch wood as a sort of like. Oh, the lily pad died. Yeah. You're supposed to be using the torch wood as a sort of like way to light up the area. But unfortunately, I think I haven't been doing that. Dun dun. Might as well just use it up. So all the plants that are able to throw stuff over like they lob stuff, right? They're able to hit the door zombies directly, which is good. I should be putting the lily pad back here. What am I doing? Dang. It's over for a rice shooter. The ice shooter. Yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah, Walnut got destroyed, too. Bum, 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 ba-da, bum, 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 ba-da, bum, 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 Boy, you can do that. It actually helps out. Yeah, they're targeting the water plants. It's just a little interesting. Not typical. Nice. That's how the fog is like a little dynamic, right? Actually, we got pretty unlucky with the lighting. game mode tends to be one of the easier ones out there. Or a mini game, I guess. I keep on calling it game modes. This mini game tends to be a little easy. But it can get like hard if you keep on getting like the wrong plants and hectic too. Voy defiendo mi jardín y platicando. Rato. Con lo que pasa. That sounds sick. Oh, finally! Look at that. Oh, wow. I did not imagine this would happen. I didn't think that through. I just planted, honestly. See, it's always my fucking chair. My chair has this weird thing that makes me think like it's vibrating or my phone is vibrating. See, it's not. I need to like, what's that word? I need to learn not to like answer to that call or response or vibration or whatever the hell it is I feel. Plant, last minute. 11,450. Nice. Quite a few trophies now. Dun 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 dun. Seeing stars. Yeah, this is Be Gold. I think we played this. No, I don't think so, right? Be Gold is pretty fun. Like the plans to make matches. Yeah. Clock. Okay, like this. We have to make 75 matches. So we can use the sun to essentially just cover stuff up. I was just waiting for that. I was like, this is not the game mode for a second. You know, usually we plant the stage again if there's no match able to. Yeah, it's just making matches, right? Finding the patterns between things. It's the normal stuff, I guess a game tries to teach you. Wait, right here. Dun, 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 dun. Where do I... Also, we can just do that. Makes it easier on us. I actually... Oh, right here. Where? Okay, yeah, right here. Nice. Oh wow, okay, that one was by accident. it makes it easier actually now. Where else? Hold up. I mean, blinking out. Replant that. Just did that just to show that off. And actually also because I accidentally clicked on it. Yeah, that's it. You can just replant. Get your trophy and that's it. Nothing else to it. It's a pretty fast one. Dun, 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 dun. So main menu. I feel like this one is invisible. Oh yeah, this is horrible. Yeah, it's like, oh, no zombies, right? Like, oh, this is gonna be easy. No. And it's that you just can't see the zombies. Only the water ones are able to be coming. Just gotta start planting down. And actually, don't use this up already. It's an important thing. So yeah, you can tell the zombies on land because you don't hear the little sound. Because they're like on the water. Quite a few night levels in these movies. Yeah, it's actually quite fun and interesting. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah. I think we're on a lily pad. I'm not sure. We already have every row pretty much full. Look at this like buckethead zombie. Yeah, that sounds like you have to hear it, and that means there's a zombie on that lane. There's a lot. Let's do that. Nice. this game mode's awesome because it like, you know, whenever you think of like an invisible enemy, you don't typically think like this, right? In this sort of format, you think like, oh, they're just gonna go around and like find a way to sneak around, right? Or the typical invisible enemy, though they're clearly able to be seen, and they're just like, I don't know, like some sort of like agent just snooping around or undercover or something, right? This game opened my mind to like see how like invisible, what invisible means in the game, right? It can totally just be like this. Dun, dun, dun. Because before then, I was like, oh, there's no such thing as like. Actually, it blew my mind to this level because I used to think like, oh, you needed a model for, you know, other things to be affected. So in other words, you needed a model for a model to be affected. So like, in other words, you see like a zombie sprite eating a plant, that means that the plant's gonna be affected somehow. What I'm saying. Yeah, it opened my mind to basically understanding that how games work. Games work on code. So if you don't give a, basically if you don't give a model to like enemy, essentially they can still spawn in and start eating the plant. They'll just be invisible. Ooh, wow, we got a diamond. That means we're getting 2 diamonds this level. Oh god. That's a bad zombie to have gone through. Oh my god. Yeah. Jeez. That's gonna be an issue right here. Nice. Now we're gonna have to deal with the big bad ones. Start rolling in. Until the ice melts. I don't think it melts in the level, right? I think it melts after. They were in this level at all. Luckily we have 2 lanes already covered. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, okay, this gear up, nice. I love the soundtrack of this game. We can just do this. Oddly enough, though, the zombies in the water don't really get frozen. Oh wait, no, they do, but their sprite doesn't like show that or reference that, right? It's back there. That's so interesting. So many zombies. Dun, 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 dun. That's another diamond down. Oh yeah, so like, I am only gonna achieve it to 12. Just because, yeah. Today wasn't a long day, right? But it was, a day I just wanted to, oh, he finally could. Right. And also because, I'll be honest, I was like so fucking out of it today. I look so red on the camera on my desktop, and then the camera on OBS, it looks so normal. Like, yeah, this is a big gold twist. Oops, 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 oops. Ah, whatever, we can skip it. Do it already. Yeah, so we just need to make matches again. Oh, yeah. How I actually go about this one is I just fucking spam, to be honest. You can totally do that and that's like valid, because like, yeah. It gets really tough, honestly. You want to get the oh no, possible moves, yeah, you have to reset. You want to get the repeater as soon as possible. I actually don't know what happens if you spend all your money and it says no possible. It forces you. Yeah, this is gonna be fast because I just spam. It's like it twists automatically for you. It's not like it looks or something. Oh my god. Ah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this one's tough. Okay. Whenever you can't spam the fucking click button or just click on the screen or whatever, just reset the board. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Holy shit, hello? There we go. Yeah, we got the fucking diamond. Nice. Yeah, that one's a lot of clicking. It honestly sucks on the DS version. The other versions of the game, it's actually pretty decent. Oh, this is the heat wave. Yeah. Stars. You want to do this? Essentially, the win condition for this one is you just make a star. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Just want to bring your plants that just instant kill, right? There's no need to bring any other plants. Really? So you already have this one. Bum 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 bum. You want one of the zombies to just go through the whole row, essentially. Just so, like, you have, like, these sunflowers already planted down. Because, like, if you don't, like, it's kind of bad. It's bad. Oh, no, 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 no. This is really bad. Good thing that I had this guy. This game mode can get really hard. I mean that. Yeah. So essentially, you want to have the sunflowers planted there. This game, the stars fruit are notorious for not really being able to aim well. I'm sure that's the case in the next game as well. Oh my god, that's missing. Oh, see that? Holy shit! That's not good. Triangulate them as soon as possible. See this triangle right here? That's actually pretty decent. Is he gonna kill in time? Probably not. So just wanna do that. Nice. God. We lost some. Oops, I clicked out on accident. Where's this? Schoolmate, whatever it's called. I never can get the emulator's name right. It's so dumb. I like use this like pretty much every day for like last year, right? time. I think it was during the winter. Last year. I forget what game I was playing. Oh wait, no. It was never mind. 2 years ago when I was playing X and Y. No, X and Y. Oh my god, black and white. Gosh, so bad with this. The string stuff. Oh no, my arm is disappearing. We just want to do that. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum. Yeah, there comes a point where like this happens and it's pretty bad. I want to do that. Dun 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 dun. We're almost done though. Just wait a little bit. Well, ta-da! This is a fun one. Yeah, like once you have that down, it's pretty good. Pretty fun to make. I don't think there's any more levels that really require that to be a thing. Like, you know, oh, you need to do this and that. Yeah, we have quite a few left. But we'll finish them today. Done. Touch this. It's just like a feeding simulator. Aquarium. Nice. Yeah. Wait, I think I'm sucking at this because I think like you can overfeed them too. Yeah, so essentially I was wasting sun at the beginning of the game. Just, I guess mini game. This is one of the weirder ones, I'll be honest. Zombie aquarium. You can drown, which is crazy. Yeah, that one drowned. Get one back. So many are gonna drown right now. Yeah, once you have this many, it's like there's no point in like I guess like making more of these. You just start producing so much sun. It's like easy to keep up. Yeah, you have to buy the trophy thing too. There is a achievement where like I think essentially you have to like get to like 1,000 like sun or something crazy like that. I may be making that up though. That's an interesting level thing. Let's see what we can buy at the shop. I doubt we can buy anything. Cattails are pretty fucking good. I want to get this one. Because we don't need none of these. The habitats and the trees kind of smells kind of eh. I'd buy the 9th slot, honestly. It's quite important. Minigames? Actually, what's puzzle? It's just minigames, right? Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, you want to do all of these. So we'll do the puzzle ones after the minigame ones. Yeah, here's Heat Wave. Let plants around to fend off the zombies, yeah. Oh yeah, this one was them we actually played. Hey! Hold up. Hey! I'm just gonna hold up. Hey! There we go. Hey. So yeah, it depends on the amount of noise you make. Hey. Hey! Let's go over here. Hey. Come on, guys. Go. Hey! Come on. Go. Please go. Thank you. How courteous. Hey. 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 This is what I'm gonna be yelling out. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, the skin tone zombies are hell to fucking break. Hey! Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. You literally need to get next to the mic. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. There we go. Hey! 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 I don't know if it responds only to hey or whatever, but like, it's just same word. Hey! 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 Hey. Dun, 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 dun. Hey. 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 Oh god. Final wave. Hey! 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 It's done. We don't need that. He dies to the lawnmower anyways. Yeah, this one's hard. It stretches your voice by a lot. Oh, and they do respawn after a moment, I guess. Or actually, I think it's the lawnmower spawns in a seed packet that you can plant. Voice. Because I can't just blow on the mic. It'll break it. This one's fun. This one's like Portal Combat. Bobsled Bonanza. The Whack-A-Mole one? That one's fun too. Call him like you see him. Portal Combat, let's do that one. You got too much. I didn't just control where they suck though. Essentially want to do that. This one gets fun, but I need the portal shift around. So we may be screwed here. lost her, oh no, yeah, we lost her tree. We lost her trees. So I think the portal's flip-flop. Between the blue one and the yellow one. Swap it. And they don't always start off in the same look. Oh wow. Let me see. Hold up. Check something. I swear. What is it then? Like, what? I'm gonna have to talk to this about something. What the hell? Wait, that just means I just need to get off my phone a little more often. There we go, I'm back. No, I swear, it was like... My chair... Oh, fuck. Yeah, my chair, it vibrates, and it makes me think it's a phone notification, and then I'm like, wait, the phone's right there. What the fuck? Also, yeah, we definitely lost this one. Yeah, this is a yeah. Wait, I'm there. Deck. Yo, that's out of my control, honestly. That's not any better, what the fuck? Holy shit. For the final time. Okay, good. That didn't get rid of any. Yeah. I seem to hit hard, but it usually tends to be on the easier side. These nuts are so good. There's enough of me eating them. It's that one, I forget. I think you can't plant on that one, right? One like you see him. Oh yeah, this is fun. Yeah, this one's fun. Dun, 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 dun. I was about to throw my fan over. It's like literally right here. Wait, where? Where is it? Oh, it's like chroma key bug. Like it's right here. Yeah, you want to save this. That ends a whole row right there. Oh my god. That just gets rid of all of them. Good. I think we can't use any more of these guys because they only give us like 4 or something. This is lagging so bad. What are these? Nice. Good. We're still around. Still sticking. We need another pot. actually. That's how they look like when they die. I think all the other times it's just like the like the cherry bomb or something, right? Nice. Or like they just got run over by the carts back there. While I played this game earlier in the year. Nice. Mini. Dun 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 dun. Last stand, yes. Last stand is the one where you can use the marigold. Even though I did absolutely nothing today. Hold up, let me check slowly. Now I'm like, fuck. If I have a notification right now. Hopefully everything's done by tomorrow. I swear to God, if it's not, I am going to be mad. Bum 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 bum. Oh, there we go. Nuevas reglas en el chat. Dude, I am never gonna get never gonna get to what's it called? Oh, wait. Yeah, today I was like, what if I like stream on YouTube actually? Probably gonna give that a shot one day. Yeah, this is on Botany too, essentially. It's gonna be one more Begooled sort of like level. Or Bejeweled or whatever it's called. Oh, let's see. Yeah, we want this. This. So we want the sunflower, the twin sunflower, the pea shooter, the squash, the jalapeno, the cherry bomb, and let's actually we don't even need that. We may need that instead. I want to say that, but we're probably gonna need the spikes. Unbelievably bad. Yeah, that's it. Oh fuck. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, they're gonna start spawning in fast. You just wanna use the jalapeno as soon as possible. Nice. lose that one. Dun, dun. Oh shit, okay, this is a problem now. Oh my god, this is barely the first fucking wave? You're kidding me. Oh, we're so fucked. We gotta do this. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Get rid of both of them, nice. I'm gonna go. Nice! Oh fuck, come on, see me. Nice. Come on! We gotta get some footing here, please. What? What? So what the fuck is going on? Nice. Die, please. That I should be doing. Dun 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 dun. We need to rebuild as soon as possible. Dun 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 dun. Come on, one more sun! Nice. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, we may have just pulled through out of this. Oh well. Bum 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 bada bum. Bum 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 bada bum bum bada bum bum bada bum. Nice. I'm in like focus mode right now. Nice. One more sun, please. Yeah, we barely pulled through, I'd say. It may just be tooting my horn a little too early. Yeah, there's no way. Remember, we can lose any rope but the last row, so this is just me talking to myself. Yeah, that's the, I guess, gist of things. Oh my god. Getting mad scary. Okay. That. Bum 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 bada 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 bum bada bum. Woo! Okay. It's gonna be nasty. it! Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, we could just lose any of the other parts right here. We're good. No more flags, no more zombies. Yeah, this is a hard one. By the way, never do that because that doesn't work. And somehow there was like a mod or something in this game where that worked out. That'd be like the worst thing to do. This just would never work out. Nice. That one's hard as hell. You need like the right plants. Game menu. And an extra seed slot helps too. Yeah, see, we start getting like walnut I said bloating. Walnut bowling 2 and some botanics and stuff like that. What zombies next? This is nice. Just get rid of all the graves. This game mode is really fun on the DS. As for other consoles, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's equally as fun too. On the consoles, you have to use like the buttons and stuff. You have like you have a cursor too that you have to. My throat got itchy there. Yeah, you have to, use a cursor to, like, move around. In other words, what I mean is, like, square by square. And, wall by wall, right? It kinda sucks, in my opinion. This game mode's easy. Nothing to worry about, really. That's when it starts getting scary. It starts speeding up. At some point you get so much sun that it's not even worth it. So it's getting hectic. You just start spamming, like I'm just spamming at this point. God, this gets hard. You know, in PVZ 2, if there was like an online mode, I would play that definitely. Actually, you know, in PVZ 1 is PVZ 2, I know there is. It's easy. I don't know what it's called though. Or it's actually like the other player, as long as they're doing good in the level, they summon zombies on your side. It's a weird multiplayer mode like that. Fun. Yeah. This game is wiping me out. Hold up. I like wash my face, and it got like really dry right here. So now every time I rub it, it feels good, but like it like also hurts. Oh, it's like a weird feeling. I swear, it doesn't feel bad. It just feels like your skin up there is like cracked as fuck. Yeah, so there's a lot. There's a lot to this fucking game. It's the hell out of you though. Like, seriously. How many modes did we do so far? Yeah, 3x4, that's 12. 14? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we're gonna need 8 more. I want to take a break right now. Like, holy shit. I'm just so, like... I want to say zoned in, but, like, that's not the truth. I'm, like, zoned out. Bum ba-da-ba-dum bum 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 ba-da-ba-dum bum bum bum. Da-da-da. Bum bum ba-da-ba-dum bum bum bum. What do I do right now? It's like we could continue. Because like chances are it's gonna be 14 levels. Next time. Oh yeah, it's 20. Oof. 10. No, 10, 20. Am I crazy? Hold up. Where'd I get 20 from? 4, 6, 8. Yeah, that's 8. 8 plus 10 is 18. Yeah, 20. 14. Yeah, okay. Every day we're gonna be doing 14 levels. We have a silver trophy. We need this one. doing that. So yeah, an important thing I want to say: buy the cattails as soon as you can. The cattails, the sunflower, and maybe the heater thing for bum 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 the flowers are dying. Okay. Let me get the switch from my sister, and then we'll do whatever the hell we need to do. Stretch a little bit. Do what? I was gonna say, I'm a hungry, like fucking Mario. No, see, I'm a little hungry. But, like, do I want to heat up lasagna right now? See, my sister told me. Hold up, I'll be back right now. It's actually lasagna. So essentially, I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna put on some videos right now. We're gonna relax for the next, let's say, hour or so, and then if I have it in me, we'll come back and do 7 videos. What was I gonna say? So yeah, I was good. I made a good choice in not showing those videos yesterday. The second pair of videos was just. Fuck, I watched it after just to see what it was on. Whoa! Just you don't want to know. I'm doing some fucking weird shit, dude. Horrible stuff happening on TikTok. The second one, oh, excuse me, the first one was. I knew it was gonna be gory. It literally showed the one with the dog, or some fucking blood on a a pig or something like that. And I'm glad I didn't show those. So I think we're gonna start off with science videos and move over to what comes on it. I'm like, and yeah, that's it. If I have it in me, I'll play PVZ. Oh my god, this feels so good. I don't know what about it. It feels so good. Oh, I almost got me kissing. Lasagna is literally cold. Oh, whoa, why did you just lag like that? What the fuck? Let's just exit out of there. See? Again, I'm gonna probably try to like weed off of the fucking weird darker subjects or whatever. Because honestly, I don't like falling out of them. Anyways, yeah. Just reacting. Just surfing. Yeah, actually, just surfing sounds better. Surfing the web. Um, I am going soundtrack. But I have an awesome. I found okay. Chrono Trigger is a game I want to play on stream eventually. And this is Falcon's Chrono Trigger decisive against with Magus, right? Vamos. So are we back now? See the smoke? Oh, it even comes out on stream. Oh, that's awesome. Look how hot it is. Or the steam, rather. The smoke. Oh my god. Smoke coming out of the lasagna? I think it's about time I throw it out, right? Yeah, this seems so good.
This SciShow video is supported.
Watch some SciShow. I know, like, they're probably gonna fucking, like, make this bot impossible to see in the future. But at least I'll know that. It'll fix it well. We won't be playing this game, Metroid Prime 3, until, like, summer. Or until we get, like, Metroid Prime news or something. Or Metroid Prime 4. Dun, 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 dun. ba-dum, bum. Maybe we'll watch a video on Metroid Prime 4 or something. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Anyhow, let's start with this.
Thanks to Brilliant for supporting this SciShow news
So,
video.
one of the things that I want to bring up is during the pandemic, wearing a mask was fucking hell. If you had glasses that did not have defogging capabilities, you literally could not see with the fucking mask on. And that was my issue with glasses, and still is my issue with glasses. No matter how much whatever the anti-fog thing is, it works for some, it doesn't work for others. And
To keep
I'm
building
in
your
that
STEM
latter
skills
category.
and exploring beyond this video, you can check out
This is so annoying.
brilliant.org/scishow.
You know, this
That
being
link
a
will give you
thing-
20% off an annual premium
It's
subscription.
actually awesome. Because you don't need to add a coating, it's just the glass, probably.
I don't know about you, but it's only December, and already I am sick of my glasses fogging up every time I walk inside or put on a mask, or worse, both. But there is some potentially amazing news for those of us who wear glasses every day. Researchers have developed an ultra-thin, self-powering, transparent anti-fogging coating for items made out of glass. These findings were published this week in the journal Nature Nanotechnology. This coating is different from other more conventional defogging methods, which use water-attracting molecules to evenly spread out the condensation. That makes the water scatter light less, thereby making it easier to see through the fog. Instead, this material absorbs infrared radiation, known as heat, from the sun. That heats up the surface it's applied to in order to keep the water vapor from sticking and forming a fog in the first place. It's made up of an incredibly thin layer of gold clusters sandwiched between
It's already
two
cool.
super thin layers
World
of titanium
peace.
oxide.
That's
entire
good. That's the
thing
Nobel
is
Prize
a
right
mere
there.
10
No,
nanometers
yeah, right.
thick.
That's what it's
Gold
called.
leaf is absolutely chunky in
Nobel Prize.
comparison. Since it is super thin and also absorbs mostly infrared radiation, not visible light, the coating is entirely see-through, perfect for eyeglasses and car windshields. In trials, the researchers found this coating is great at keeping fog from forming as well as removing fog. Visibility on a fogged up item was recovered 3 times faster with the coating than without it. And they found that even on cloudy days, the coating still did what it was designed to do, so it's not dependent on direct sunlight in order to work its anti-fog powers. The thinness of the coating allows it to be applied to large items like building windows, flexible surfaces, and undercoatings applied to transparent items, keeping the materials protected from damage by scratches or chemicals.
The
No
fact
word
that
yet
no
on
such
when
material
this
has
technology
existed?
is coming to an optometrist near you, but if it is, I intend to be the first in line. And if that bit of news didn't put you
The fact that something like that hasn't existed yet is fucking astounding, because you think like, oh, they have everything already figured out, but they don't. Which is why it's important for people like you who have important ideas to go to college and work and get a degree and then work for a company that does something important like that.
your jaw on the floor. Maybe this next story will, or at least it'll make you think about jaws more. All modern day birds have beaks.
But of course, there's
Newsflash,
other
I
methods
know.
of doing that, right?
But they evolved from ancestors with very different toothy jaws. That means that beak structure has shaped researchers' understanding of the evolutionary progression from dinosaur ancestors to the thousands of bird species that we know today. But a newly described fossil bird from Europe has scientists reconsidering what they thought they knew about how and when the beaks of modern-day birds evolved. The results were published 2 weeks ago in the journal Nature.
Is it
Until
that
this new
bird?
paper, researchers' understanding of bird beak evolution had been unchallenged for well over a century. In the late 1800s, Thomas Huxley, a contemporary of Darwin, classified
did a lot,
modern-day birds
Well, I mean,
into 2 lineages
people
that
that
had
follow his
diverged from a
ideology.
common ancestor. One lineage is the Paleognathy,
But
group that
he
encompasses
gives
less
ideology
than
loosely, right?
100 species of birds, including flightless birds like ostriches, emus, and kiwis. The other is the
Because they classified a lot of
Neognathy, which is
animals, you
where
know, they
all
do
of the
a lot
other
of fucking
birds
nice
fall, more than
drawings.
11,000 living species. And it's the structure of bird beaks that sets them
And you know,
apart from
obviously
each
people
other.
that took
Specifically,
pictures,
it's
or
the palate,
once
or the
pictures came
bony
out, they
roof
like,
of the
you know,
inside of
confirmed
their
his
mouth,
findings and stuff.
represented by a bone called the pterygoid. In the Paleognathy, this bone is connected to the palate and the base of the skull in a way that creates a very rigid, immobile upper jaw. The dinosaur ancestors of modern-day birds also had an immobile upper jaw, so researchers have long believed that the ancestor of all living birds shared this ancient trait. In fact, the very word paleognathy means ancient jaw. Neognathy, on the other hand, had a very mobile upper jaw. The pterygoid forms a mobile joint with the bones around it, separating the palate from the rest of the skull and giving the upper jaw a lot of flexibility. There are lots of benefits to upper jaw mobility, including having stronger bites and the ability to handle a variety of different food types. Neognathy means new jaw, and this lineage was believed to have evolved later with its new feature that is shared by most modern-day birds. Dinosaur ancestors didn't have mobile jaws, so it seems reasonable to assume that birds with immobile jaws have the older ancestral
at least from what we know.
When it comes to evolution, making big changes to important traits like jaw structure is hard to do. So when there's evidence of major modifications, the assumption is that those changes happened the fewest number of times possible, which is why you would think that the Neognath's type of jaw is the newer one. It's like
because biologists really have to extrapolate from like features and stuff like that, and like biomes and stuff like that. They have to like understand, like, I guess, like what it means to understand your surroundings and the context of like the situation, right? A lot of their math actually revolves around like stuff like this, right? Simple shapes that are super abstract, or like solving shit like this, and it's just like it's very interesting is what I'm saying. It's like, when you hear stuff like, oh, they have to assume this, it's because due to like the context of like what they know when bringing a lot of like important papers and research and information together, that was the conclusion they came to, right? Which is very different from like a field like physics, right? Where essentially you just like, we can estimate by using certain formulas or certain theories and stuff like that, and pretty well, and it works, 99.999% of the time, right?
An Occam's razor for evolution.
And in biology, it's super complex, which is why I feel like it's a field that it needs a lot more.
What makes sense isn't always right. This 67-million-year-old bird species belongs to a lineage
like math,
of birds,
I guess,
called
but like you can't really like
are distant
have that
cousins
like
of
complex of a
today's
math
modern
in like
birds. And there
biology.
wasn't much left as far as
In the sense that, like,
skull of this
you're
ancient
not gonna
bird
do
was
calculus
concerned, just two pieces.
To like find how many
they were
birds there
crucial
are.
pieces because one of them was
Well,
the
no, you
pterygoid
can,
bone.
but like what I
Through
mean
3D
is like
imaging and
you're not gonna do any
comparison to
calculus
several
like
modern bird pterygoids. The researchers were
find
able to
how like
determine
the
that the
biome is
pterygoid
gonna
of
like,
this
I don't know,
ancient bird
change over
species
time
is
and area.
more like that of new jaw birds
I don't know.
than ancient jaw birds. In other
It's just like, I don't know. I don't see like, whenever it comes to like biology, I don't ever correspond it with math. But he's just talking about the
words, this
jaws
old bird
birds.
could do new bird tricks because its upper
My
jaw
thing's like
was
a tangent.
mobile, which
You know what I'm talking
turns
about?
the long-standing evolutionary theory of bird jaws on its head, pointing towards an ancestor of modern-day birds having a mobile jaw, not immobile as previously thought. So birds in the Neognathy lineage are the ones with the more ancient jaws, not the Paleognathy, which lost their upper jaw mobility somewhere along the way. Not as neat of an explanation as the old theory, but that's how it goes in evolutionary biology sometimes. You got to find the places where real life is messier than logic. We can do a lot by harnessing the power of the sun, like, for example, making self-defogging glasses. And if you're as jazzed about solar power as I am, you can learn even more about it in the Brilliant course on solar energy. Brilliant is an online learning platform that offers guided courses in math, science, and engineering, all with a focus on problem solving. So solar energy definitely falls within their specialties. Their solar energy course was written in collaboration with a doctor of mechanical engineering from MIT who...
Oh my god, from MIT. It's always from MIT.
Never from like someone what we can, an organization that exists to help you find and donate to the charities that can do
this
the
video
most
is
good
called "Did Your
per dollar
Ancestors
donated.
Build the
Head
Pyramids?"
to givingwhatwecan.org/scishow to figure out how to get the most impact for your donation.
See what they talk about.
People tend to be fascinated by their ancestors. We wonder what they were like, what they did, and what they'd think of us. I can't be alone in wondering if I'm related to someone famous or historically significant. Like, what if I'm descended from royalty? Did my ancestors make anything that's still here today? Right. And while family trees tend to get murkier the further back you go, we do know that at some point, all our family trees connect up and there's someone who we're all related to. We're the same species after all, so we have ancestors that we all share. And the very first person that we can call an ancestor is called the most recent common ancestor for our species. While we'll probably never know their name, there are...
If you guys saw my family tree, you guys would flip. There's nothing like weird, like, you know, as to like, let's see. There's nothing weird like, oh, there's like incest or something weird like that. No. It's like, you know, the people who I'm related to. You guys would be like, what the fuck? Be like, why didn't you say?
A lot of
like,
ways
what?
that we can narrow down when they lived. And as it turns out, that's probably not as long ago as you'd think. Think about a family tree. The most recent common ancestors of you and your siblings would be your parents, while the most recent common ancestor for you and your cousins would be your grandparents. The most recent common ancestor is like that, but for every person alive. So how can we find out who that person is or when they lived? In the era of DNA ancestry tests telling us that we're 2% Sri Lankan or 3% Scandinavian,
They're like,
think we could just use
in
genetics to
biology,
reveal
there's
who
like
our most recent...
Eve and an Adam, right? But we can't really like find the ancestral Adam. You can only find the ancestral Eve, which has like similar mitochondrial structures to most humans.
Common ancestor is and where or when they lived.
I think it's hold on. Wait, okay, do I really want to be on Google Pictures? Population geneticists first demonstrated the existence of such a mitochondrial Eve. Yeah, they can only determine that because everybody gets the mitochondria from their mom. If you didn't know.
Who literally wrote their dissertation on the topic, but you don't have to be a PhD to understand it all. The course goes from the properties of sunlight and solar thermal.
But it's actually really hard to trace your ancestry that far back using genetics alone because of how you inherited those genes. For 22 of our 23 pairs of chromosomes, we only get half of each parent's genes, plus genes get reshuffled on chromosomes and swapped around during meiosis, which is the process that makes our egg or sperm cells. And which genes you get is random, meaning that two siblings can have a really different assortment of genes from each other, even though they're both equally related to their parents. So genes actually end up dropping out of the pool pretty frequently, which means that to look at an unbroken lineage using genetics alone, you'd have to look at DNA that doesn't get reshuffled or split up. Fortunately, we happen to have two ways to do that, and there's one for each biological sex, which is kind of convenient. Both of these types of unshuffled DNA can tell us about our distant ancestry, although even using one or both lines of evidence won't get us to the most recent common ancestor, for reasons we'll explain later. For biological females, we can look at mitochondrial DNA, which gets passed down directly from a mother to all of her offspring, since the offspring's mitochondria originate from within their mother's egg cell. For biological males, we can study the Y chromosome because it's passed from fathers to their sons and is also conserved basically intact. So you can trace that DNA back to the most recent female or male that we can genetically tie to all biological females or males alive today. These unknown individuals have earned the biblical names mitochondrial Eve and Y chromosome Adam. They
Y chromosome Adam? Oh my god, that's such a lame name.
They might not have even lived at the same time as one another.
Wait, what do they call Patrick in the fucking SpongeBob cartoon? Is that one where he's like wearing like a cowboy hat?
We can work backwards to figure out roughly when mitochondrial Eve and Y chromosome Adam lived.
I forget, like that's what that reminds me of. The
mitochondrial or Y chromosome DNA, and multiplying that number by the average rate of mutation in order to calculate how long it would take for that many mutations to arise. Current estimates say that mitochondrial Eve lived about 99 to 148,000 years ago, and Y chromosome Adam lived about 120 to 156,000 years ago. Now, unlike their namesakes, Eve and Adam are by no means the first people of our species, nor were they the only people alive at the time. They're just the most recent people that had the mitochondrial or Y chromosome DNA that all current mitochondrial and Y chromosome DNA is descended from. And even though they are common ancestors to all humans, they aren't our most recent common ancestors, not by a long shot. That's because our most recent common ancestor isn't sex-specific. Someone could be related to humanity's most recent common ancestor through their mother's mother's father's mother's father, but they have to be related to mitochondrial Eve through their mother's 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 mother. and so on. Basically, the most recent common ancestor is a shortcut connection that our genetic analyses alone can't trace.
Oh, wow.
And there are millions of potential lineages that could connect you to the most recent common ancestor, but only one single lineage that can connect you to Eve or Adam.
Yeah.
So if we can't find out who this person is using genetics, we have to use a different strategy to figure out when our most recent common ancestor lived.
Yeah,
Math.
that's where
There's
math
a general
comes into place.
equation to figure out when the most
See,
recent
like,
common ancestor lived for a population or species.
See, that's good to know, but the issue here, I guess, for me, is how do you say it? Yeah, it just depends on context, and biology is so complex because of that. So, like, you would only be able to apply this sort of like math in this specific case, right?
Which gets more accurate as that population size increases. The equation assumes that the population randomly mates, meaning any given male has roughly equal odds of mating with any female in that group. But humans don't mate randomly. At all. We mate within social groups in our geographic area, and not only that, but the geographic areas where we've been able to go have changed dramatically through history. As port cities opened or closed, trade relationships between the various nations changed, and technology to get from place to place changed too. All of that affected how humans could get around and, get around. So to figure out our most recent common ancestor, you have to factor in all that too. In 2004, researchers tried to do just that. They used population sizes, geography, birth rates, and historical migration patterns to model how frequently people from one area might reproduce with people from another area. Now, these are estimates about human populations living hundreds or even thousands of years ago, so it's tough to model these trends with complete certainty. The research team ran the model under several different scenarios to come up with an estimated time range. And the model suggests that the most recent common ancestor of everyone currently alive
is interesting stuff right
lived
here.
around 1400 BCE and possibly as recently as 55 CE.
Yeah, so like God, like they said though, right? This isn't like, oh, like we descended from like most common ancestor is like an ape or something like that. No, no, no. It's just like, over time, like a lot of people's lineages kind of got like wiped out, right? And eventually, this implies that we came from like mostly from like a single area, right? From around around fucking 1,400 years for the common era. Fuck.
For context about how recent that is, we're talking about someone who could have used a sundial to tell time, made glass, or had the opportunity to read a surgical manual. So to answer my question about what my distant ancestors' lives were like, it turns out that they could have been doing all of those things too. And to go a little further back, the Great Pyramid of Giza was built around 2500 BCE, so it's entirely possible that I am related to any of the people hauling rocks across the desert thousands of years ago. We could all be related to them, every single one of us. All of this math and genetics is just more evidence that the lines that we might draw separating people today are largely arbitrary. If we can go back just a few thousand years to when great, however many greats grandpa could have been working on one of those world's great wonders, how different can we all really be? And at this year's end-of-year family reunion, you can come together to do some good with giving what we can. They're an organization.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah,
Thanks
4 ways
to
to know
Brilliant
animals
for supporting
know the
this
direction
SciShow
of
list show.
X.
To keep building your STEM skills beyond this video,
STEM
check out
skills, oh my God.
brilliant.org/scishow. That link will give you 20%
I've never used
off an
Brilliant, and
annual
I have
premium subscription.
not the slightest clue of how it helped me out.
When you
other than
run
just
to catch the
memorizing
bus,
stuff.
go for a swim and need a breath of air, or do pretty much anything else, your vestibular
Hold up. This is, by the way, 4 ways animals know restriction. Is that? Vestibular
system
system
is there to help you keep your balance and
vestibular
figure out
as in
which way is
vestigial,
up.
or
Without
like
a functioning
what does that mean?
vestibular system, your daily
Vestibular.
activities would be
Like something you
impossible.
wear?
Take it from the pumpkin toadlet that
Vestibular,
can't
inner
land
ear.
its jumps
Oh,
because
that makes
its
sense.
vestibular system doesn't quite work. So the way that your body senses itself in the world is really important. That sense for humans mainly has to do with the direction that gravity pulls you. You have 3 semicircle shaped tubes in your
Oh my
ears,
God.
each at
Dude,
a 90
the
degree
diagrams keep
angle
on
to the
getting better and
others
better,
on its
honestly.
own X, Y, or Z axis. They are called
few years ago, they would have, like, a
semicircular
drawing like
canals, and they
this.
have fluid in them. As you move around, the fluid moves through
This
the
is pretty
tube
great
where the
for
fluid
now.
goes based on the tug of gravity is what tells you how your body's leaning. For a more detailed description of the human vestibular system, watch our previous video on the senses you didn't know you have. But this video isn't about you because animals also know what's up. Some of them manage to walk and swim just fine without the kind of vestibular system that you have. Many even fly without it. These animals can do all of that because the natural world has several ways of solving the same problem. As it turns out, there's more than one way to sense gravity. Here's what they use instead, and what happens to their sense of orientation in space when they're literally in space without the strong pull of gravity. Jellyfish can sense gravity using entirely different parts on the opposite end of their bodies from us. Ever wonder what those tassels are at the bottom of the lampshade that is an adult jellyfish body? That's their version of semicircular canals. Instead of tubes in their ears, they have fringe along their bell. That fringe is a bunch of sensors called rhopalia, and the entire sensory structure bends with gravity rather than just the fluid inside. Now, you've probably been swimming or taken a bath and noticed that gravity doesn't feel as strong when you're floating in water, but it's still there. And jellyfish use their rhopalia to sense it. And we know that gravity is important to keep rhopalia working properly because a 1991 experiment sent young jellyfish to space where gravity has even less influence than when they're in water on Earth. Rhopalia have three main types of cells involved in sensing gravity's pull. Type 1 cells sense movement like the cells in your semicircular canals. Type 2 cells send that movement information to brain cells. And type 3 cells do a little bit of both. What's more, rhopalia go
I feel like when they say type 3,
sensing gravity. They
usually
also
just means they don't know what they actually do.
With their muscles. But that muscle communication seemed
like,
to go
you know,
haywire
they're there
when
for
jellyfish
sure.
went to space. The three types of rhopalia cells still develop like they do on Earth, but they didn't quite function the same. They weren't moving as much as they usually do. And when they did, it was more of a vibration than the smooth movement that they would otherwise make. Not to mention, the jellyfish had muscle spasms when they came back. Researchers think that those vibrating rhopalia might have been to blame. So the way jellyfish move depends on their ability to sense gravity, not just the way they swim around, but also the way they control their muscles in general. Jellyfish may look like aliens, but they don't seem to do very well in space. Rhopalia aren't the only gravity-sensing organs below sea level. Snails have something called a statocyst, which has been compared to a system in your inner ear. Besides the semicircular canals, I mean literally beside them, you have otolith organs, which are additional gravity-sensing organs made of compartments lined with hair cells and full of crystals. They're another part of your vestibular system. When you cock your head to the side, the crystals move to the side too. It's still based on where gravity pulls them and helps you know where your head is positioned. And snails have a similar organ. Of course, the statocyst in snails that crawl is more similar to your system than the one in snails that swim. So let's start with the creepers and crawlers. You can think of their statocyst like one of those lawnmower toys that kids used to play with. You know, the ones with the popping balls inside the dome? The foundation is a sack of stones rather than crystals or balls. And the sack is filled with gel and lined with sensory hairs, so the stones don't just sit there at the bottom. They get juggled around by moving hairs. When the snail moves forward quickly, the acceleration sends the stones to farther back hairs, which churn and toss the stones back into the center of the statocyst. Those hairs are short enough that the stones only touch some of them at a time. So when the snail isn't moving, or when it's just moving slowly, the stones touch the hair at the bottom of the statocyst because that's where gravity puts them. And that tells the snail which direction gravity is pulling on it, because the hairs that throw the stones back into the center of the statocyst communicate to the brain that they were the ones to touch the stones. Swimming snails, along with crustaceans and mollusks, have a slightly different setup with longer hairs and sometimes only a single stone that doesn't settle to the bottom of the statocyst. The hairs are long enough that they keep the stones suspended in the center of the statocyst like toothpicks, suspending an avocado seed above water. That configuration gives the swimming snail information about acceleration in any direction, which they're much more likely to need than the
because
crawler
they're like,
snails. You
they're
can't
going through the
crawl
water, right?
straight up or down. It's always forward,
versus like I guess the
backward,
snails
or
on
side
land
to
which are
side.
just
Because
stuck to
of
the
how they
ground.
move, different snails need to know different things about how gravity is acting on them. And their different gravity sensing setups help them move in those diverse ways. Snails might have a variety of ways to move, but none of them can travel quite like flies. It takes a special kind of understanding of where you are in space to fly through the air without injury. That might be why flies have so many gravity sensors on their bodies. One way that flies sense gravity is through chordotonal organs. Those are little sensors on their antennae that measure the pressure pushing against them from wind and gravity. Each one is made up of smaller groups of sensory cells.
I need to tell you all,
ranging
there
from
was a homework, not even a homework, it was a fucking final question. And it went something along the lines of this. Basically, you're the fly, and it's like, where do you want to go? You want to go away from the farthest direction. What direction do you need to go in? And it's like you have to calculate everything relating to the heat gradient and stuff like that. And it was fucking weird, dude. This is what it's reminding me of. First of all, you have to calculate the heat gradient in 3D, and then the heat gradient in 2D. So like 2D would be like you're on the plate. 3D would be like you're up and about, basically, right?
From 1 to several hundred, depending on the location on the fly. And that upper range can be found on antennae. Now, that's a lot of cells, but they don't all do the same thing. Some of them are in charge of sensing gravity, while others sense sound. So it's a multifunctional sensor. In that way, it's kind of like your ears that also sense both sound and gravity through different cells. Flies also have little balancing rods called halteres behind their wings. That's one of the tools that makes them so hard to swat, as we described in a previous video. So these animals are master movers in their natural habitat, but when they were put in a space simulation in 2008, it seemed to send them into hyperdrive. The flies moved around significantly more in microgravity than Earth's gravity. While other animals were observed having movement problems without their natural gravity, flies were going strong. The caveat here is that they were only able to walk, not fly, so that their movement could be more accurately measured. We still don't know if they would have had more trouble flying in space. And if a fly goes to space but doesn't fly, was a fly ever really in space at all? Speaking of insects, crickets are so much smaller than you that their gravity sensors have to be way more sensitive than yours. And in what may be the most on-brand fact of this video, some crickets and cockroaches detect the pull of gravity through pendulums swinging from their butts. Check out the SciShow tangents, butt facts, if you don't know what I mean. They have special structures on their rears covered with hairs of different thicknesses and lengths that all serve their own functions. Long hairs are sensitive to incredibly small amounts of movement, while short hairs detect fast movement. And these different hairs also correspond with brain cells that are sensitive to those specific stimuli. They're kind of like tree branches.
They react like,
the longer branches farther out from the trunk are often the first
like our
to
hairs
sway
on
in the
our
wind.
body,
They're
right?
more sensitive to movement than the
we're not
shorter
as
branches.
sensitive.
But what if that movement happened in space? In a 2002 experiment entitled Crickets in Space, the insects were pretty much the polar opposites from those space jellyfish from before. When crickets went to space, their brain cells changed, but their behavior didn't. That experiment studied the other end of the cricket body and concluded that crickets who went to space seemed to move their heads the same way that Earth-bound crickets would. But space travel still had an effect on the little guys. Some of their brain cells quieted down, and others grew smaller than they would have on Earth. The researchers running the experiment explained the disconnect as best they could by proposing that the crickets were sampled at the wrong stage of development, or that they may have looked at the wrong kinds of brain cells. Either way, it's nice to know that the crickets seem to bounce back after their wild ride. In some ways, other animals may have better sensors for space travel than your vestibular system, but it'll take more than that to keep humans from exploring. But one more thing, having a pendulum on your butt is a weird enough concept that it's worth spending some more time on.
So what is there?
About how pendulums work, you can go to Brilliant's
Of
course on
course.
mechanics.
Of
Brilliant is an
course,
online learning platform that offers guided
They're
courses
shilling
in
their
math,
fake
science, and
I'm just kidding.
engineering,
That's a joke.
all
That's
with
a
a
joke.
focus on
No,
problem solving.
Dude,
This course includes
honest to God, I was so happy I never got any pendulum problems in physics. Oh my God. Hold up. Physics pendulum problems. Oh my God. Imagine. Oh my God. Okay, the triangle ones are easy, but like, like, oh my God. Oh Jesus. Oh no 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 no, not there. Like, what is this? So done. I'm so glad I'm done with that. Ow! Ooh, that stabbed me. Ow! Dumb. Yeah. So let's see. See, this all this bullshit. I'm not watching that. Uh, finally, oh my God. See, it's fungus. It's fungus that decomposes. At least that's what I remember. We can watch this one. No, I'm not here stealing videos. Maybe I am, but like, fine. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we don't want to learn that. Oh, isn't Turkey Tom like a fucking conservative or something like that? I swear to God, he's some like because that's why I stopped watching him. As shallow of a reason as that is, that's why I stopped watching him. Honestly, or like something about his antics being called out. That's I'm like hesitant to like click on his videos. I swear. Dark demonic videos that prove the paranormal. What's this? The fuck? There's like a lot of crazy shit on here. And honestly, at this point, I'm just like keeping tabs. Like, what the fuck's going on? Oh my God, this would have gone hand in hand with the next pose one. It's like Oh, okay. This one's gonna be sad though. It's gonna be sad as hell. I don't know. If you all want to see this one, it's called Weird Art of the Mentally Disturbed. It's because like at least how Nexpo's globe video, right? It talked about how like if you remove certain like connections from the neural engine, you basically start getting something that reminisces people suffering from like dementia and stuff like that. And I guess that's like the discovery also like scientists have kind of like like unintentionally found from like neural networks and stuff like that. And like oh my God, knowing that is just well, I'm not saying that, like, because this is just gonna cover like people like that have like all sorts of like issues with them. By issues, I obviously don't mean that in a derogatory way. I just mean that in the most respectful manners, because it can be anything from like literally like you get like meningitis to like dementia. You know what I mean? Or like bipolar maybe even gives you hallucinations from time to time, depending on how manic you get. Like obviously, I don't know that much about like mental, what are they called, diseases and afflictions and stuff like that. But yeah, beta. What? Let's listen to this. Nah. Okay, let's continue. But yeah, I'll watch that on my own probably. Terrifying. What is this? Isn't it like found footage or something? Okay, of course. At least to the English speaking paranormal YouTubers. Call me old fashioned and fucking stupid for pointing this out, but why do they all have to be like okay, this is a joke, but I'm just joking around at this point. But why do they all have like tattoos or like sleeves and shit like that? Cause like there's another guy, I forget his name, like the paranormal explorer or something like that. I forget. Hold up.
I like to
His name. Dead something. Dead Explorer. He has like a fucking sleeve too. But I haven't watched this guy in a hot minute. Bada bada bump, bada bada bump, bada bada bump. Hold on, is he gonna go back?
I like to.
Let's swap back. And then there's that other fucking group. What are they fucking called? But yeah, obviously I'm joking. I'm joking. Dun 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 dun. Let's see. There used to be a guy that did like a bunch of science experiments. Potassium. Yeah, the Fourier, what the fuck it's called? Fourier? Mass transform. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, this thing's important, like, literally. What I click on? Image processing? Okay. Let's transform. Circuits. RLC. Yeah, because you do LJW or LS and stuff like that. This is literally what I was doing in circuit analysis too. And oh fuck, but this is like 26 minutes. 26 fucking minutes. I'm too cool for school. You all get me? I'm just kidding. No, no, I really want to relax from like school, so probably not gonna watch any of these. Stark split the earth. Well, we all fucking die. Of course, he wants the more richer stuff. That would happen. So he'd probably be talking about how like the oceans are gonna fucking dry up in the first 5 seconds or whatever. Some crazy shit like that. We'll find the next video. Bum 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 ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum. What's their name? Barely sociable. Holy god. Cool, barely sociable. There was another guy. Fuck, what's his name? I had his name in my mind for a second. Fuck. Fuck, what was it called? It was like another science channel, I'm pretty sure. What happened to Vsauce 2?
Vsauce, Kevin here. We're in an era where crime scene investigators, lab techs, and detectives seem almost superhuman. Some of the best shows on TV blend forensics and data to analyze criminal behavior to a remarkable degree. You would think everyone is Sherlock Holmes. And it is true that our use of science and math to solve crimes and to understand the people who commit them is advancing rapidly. But Jennifer Thompson's eyewitness identification of her attacker was flat out wrong. And a broken police lineup methodology encouraged an error that put Ronald Cotton in prison for a decade. Both a judge and jury misunderstanding simple probability convicted Janet Collins for an assault and robbery she had nothing to do with. The truth is, as we advance, we run into serious problems, new limitations, and
let me talk about AI.
Consequences. I've spent a year.
So people think nowadays AI is like the end all be all of everything, right? That one little fucking look at you is gonna be like, yeah, I see you there, Ruben. You are a fucking Hispanic piece of shit. Blah 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 blah. Insert a bunch of fucking weird, I don't know, statistics here about how I'm more likely to do crime in fucking America or whatever. Blah 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 blah. Right. And then like, bam, that AI is gonna have me figured out whether I ate these nuts or not, or bought them from the store, or shoplifted them from the store, right? And that's like not true at all.
Here studying
because like in a there was a case that like basically in some city, I forget what the city's name is because I literally just learned about this maybe like a month ago. But the point is that in this city they conflicted African American man of doing a crime based on the statistics or how likely he was to do the crime, and the AI literally gave him like a 99.9% of the chance that he was gonna get shot up by the police twice. So that ended up coming true, but only strictly on the side that he was shot at and not the person shooting at the police, right? And yeah, like AI is fucking horrible at the moment because of the biased sets of data that they're fed. If y'all don't know, the way you make an AI is through a neural network. Here we go. Existing AI sequences: Microsoft, Amazon, Google, text, image, voice, idea, translate. If you go the route number one, you're basically using an AI which has already been made by Microsoft, Amazon, Google, or a combination of those, right? Or subsets of, I don't know, some company, right? And the point is, Microsoft, Amazon, and Google feed this motherfucking AI the most biased shit ever. Because, they're conglomerates. Microsoft knows every time you fucking log into your computer. Google knows what the fuck you're Googling every fucking minute. Amazon knows what you're fucking buying. So at the end of the day, if you're looking up like, and they use their AI for like their website, I'm pretty sure, to like give you ads and stuff like that. Their AI is fed information about you, and based on that information, they give you like a bunch of fucking like results, or they not scan, they use something, they do some sort of calculation, whether literally or figuratively. By figuratively, I mean like maybe like they jump from like step 1 to 2, and I don't know, actually not, maybe not figuratively, but they use some sort of like way to like start giving you ads and shit like that. So like when I open Amazon or something, I get like a ad that's tagged on to me. And if you make like AI, or use your AI stuff to make like an AI that like scans faces and stuff like that, it'll probably do the right thing, and scan the right things. But like when you start using the AI for like broader like purposes, like who's more likely to do crime, the AI is gonna find this sort of correlation. Did you know the hold on, what's the correlation here? Ice cream and forests and fires. Analogy. It's an analogy. Fires, I said. Oh my god. Yeah. It basically tags onto this sort of correlation. The sale of ice cream as the sale of ice cream rises, forest fires rise. Is that true? Does sale of ice cream lead to does the sales of ice cream lead to forest fires being caused? No, right? Now, flip that on the other side. Do forest fires drive the sale of ice cream? No. Albeit maybe near like the hot places where the flames are, but like not exactly everywhere, right? So the issue here is that you know it depends how the AI looks at the data, and it also depends how biased that data is. If like this is not true for like the Hispanic community, and instead the sale of ice cream goes down on these days, what do you think the AI is gonna do? Fucking not give you any ice cream ads on days that happens, right? So what I'm saying is like AI is flawed as fuck. It's flawed as fuck, and just because it deems something likely to happen doesn't mean it will happen. Because it only uses probability, and in a sense, probability is it's a very abstract yet strong indicator of something happening, but it doesn't mean it will happen, right? not set in stone. Like, for example, am I going to drop the water bottle? What's my probability of dropping the water bottle? Did I drop it? Right?
Stories that reveal the delicate balance of scientific
Literally.
progress and justice. These 7 videos have been compiled into one long-form viewing session for your convenience. And I'll be back at the end to discuss what we've learned.
Oh my god.
First up, imagine the FBI arresting you for an act of
Sorry
terrorism
we're going on
that
that
happened
tangent,
over
but yeah.
5,000 miles
AI
away.
is flawed and still needs a lot of work to kind of like, you know, just curve all that fucking biasness that's fed into it, because a lot of this stuff only works for white people in America. How accurate it is in other countries for white people in other countries, who knows? How accurate it works for minorities in America, we already know, not that accurate. How accurate it works for people outside of America, probably not that accurate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, imagine like an AI getting like sourced to like Mexico, right? Is that AI really gonna know what the fuck's going on in Mexico if it's fed like data from the US? The fuck it's not. It's gonna be like so fucking wrong. And that's why AI is
and insisting that
interesting
international
to talk about.
authorities have somehow forensically tied you
So
to
many
a
issues with
bomb
it.
on another continent. You went to bed innocent, but because of faulty fingerprint analysis, you woke up a
Oh my God,
terrorist.
what is this? What is this? What is this? This is, oh my god, this is like the puzzle videos. Hold on. You all don't know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, false set. That's what I use in my circuits class.
It's hard.
Vsauce, Kevin here. We're in an era where crime scene
please.
investigators, lab techs, and detectives
Guess the logo. Take these ones. 100 famous logos. Guess the logos in 3 seconds. Let's start. And it shows all these fucking... Oh my god, it's Walmart. Shell. Apple. Fucking Microsoft. McDonald's. Toyota. Samsung. Ford. Honda. Tesla. Amazon. Minecraft. Facebook. Coca-Cola. Disney. I don't know, Louis Vuitton, Nike, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Fucking right. PUBG. Okay, so fucking Subway. Batman. Crocodile? I don't know. What the fuck? Lacoste? Never heard of them. BMW. Ram? I wouldn't say Ram, right? I don't know. Lamborghini? Oh fuck. Yeah, they're fucked. Nestle sucks. I don't know. Olex. Okay. Pepsi. Oh, Nissan? Mitsubishi. Okay. I have no clue. Unilever? MasterCard. Baskin Robbins. Nissan? I don't know. Fucking Audi? Okay, Instagram. NBC. Paramount. Right? What, Tobbler? What the fuck? Hey, Domino's. Wiki. Twitter. Doritos. Starbucks. Cartoon Network. Spotify. Lay's. Adidas. Adobe. Grand Theft Auto 5. Red Bull. Yeah, Snapchat. PayPal. Champagne? Chanel. Oh fuck. Nissan. Burger King. Huawei? KFC. Wait, fuck. Princeton. I said Princeton. Oh my god, I'm so close. Prince Stress. There we go. Kellogg's. TikTok. Pizza Hut. Fucking Tommy Hilfiger or whatever. Android. Oh my god. Wendy's. Oh my god, I forget what they're called. The Under Armour. Oh my god. Volkswagen. I say Volkswagen. I don't know. What fucking brand is this? Alibaba? WhatsApp. Target. YouTube. Beats. Olympic Games. Pringles. I don't know. Manchester United? The fuck? Am I like English? No. Superman? Fila. LG. Red Robins? Oh, fuck. I don't know. I've never been to New England Patriots. Don't know that team. Fox. Netflix. Warner Brothers. Zoom. iTunes. Taco Bell. NASA. Honda? I don't know. Benz. Oh my god. Fuck. Monster. Dunkin' Donuts. WWE. Whataburger? Oh my god. Red Robins? I don't know. Rolls Royce? I've never heard of these brands. I don't know. Chupa Chups? I've never heard of that. Sprite. I want to say Heinz? I don't know. Oh, fuck. Land Rover? I want to say Jaguar, but it's Puma. Oh, fuck. I was right. Uh-huh. See? I always buy this banana, but I forget the brand. Actually. Jamba Juice. Craft. Además, se cierra la puerta, por favor. Se cierra la puerta, por favor. Oh my god, my mom has the door open to the restroom. Y'all don't want to see? I don't know what this is. Telegram. What's that for? Okay, this is Roblox. Among Us. Stuttgart? See, this is very stupid fucking quiz videos. It's a guess the movie, guess the song. Questions. Why is Python on there? Who is Wednesday's roommate? Wednesday trivia? What do you know about Wednesday Adams? What the heck? 50 questions, super smart trivia quiz? So many of these. Buenas noches, amor. Te miro mañana. Yeah, there's all these crazy fucking common tests. 88% can't pass, try me. Brightside. Don't forget that the answers may be right there. Do they say it?
Start with an easy one. You have 5 apples in a basket and 5 people to distribute them to. How can you give an apple to each person while still leaving 1 in the basket?
I give 1 to each person. Like, and I'll get
Does
1
your
apple.
head hurt yet? The answer is actually pretty simple.
Yeah.
Just keep the last apple in the basket and hand the basket with the apple in it to the 5th person.
Like,
2.
What the fuck?
Listen carefully to these words. Imagine you're in an office building and everything around you is on fire. Just beyond the desk in front of you is a door, but flames are in front of it. How do you get out?
I pour some fucking water and get out. I'm just kidding. No, I jump out the window. Honestly, unless I'm in an office.
The answer? Well, stop imagining. The beginning of the sentence was, imagine you're in an office building. So the scenario wasn't even real in the first place. You were just imagining it. 3. How can a man go 8 days without ever hitting the hay?
He never fucking does hit the hay. This is so stupid. What
The same way you do.
fuck?
He sleeps at night. The same answer would apply conversely. If a man can go 8 nights without sleep, it's probably because he slept during the day. Pretty tricky, right? 4.
What
Picture
the
this.
fuck?
You live in a barn. While standing on the barn roof,
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna become a fucking trivia channel. Fuck it. That's right. Ruben Trivia Channel. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna fucking do like 30 of these videos a day. And every video I get wrong, everything I get wrong, I have to like do whatever my fucking viewer has to do. You know what? So let's start this.
with
Let's
one
start
of your
this.
roosters, it lays an egg. In which direction does the egg roll?
Down. What the fuck? It rolls down. The fuck? It's not gonna roll left or right. It rolls down.
The egg doesn't roll anywhere because there is no egg. Roosters don't lay eggs. Perhaps the bigger question is, why are you guys on the barn roof? 5. This next question will put your knowledge of marriage law to the test. Is it against the law for a man to marry his widow's sister?
No?
While it's not exactly illegal, it would sure be hard considering the fact that the guy is dead. A widow is the living spouse of a person who has passed away. Gotcha there, didn't I? 6. You may have to really rack your brain with this next question. What goes up and down over and over again, but never actually travels anywhere?
A fucking bird?
Do you give up? The answer is stairs. You go up and down stairs all the time, but the stairs are always in the same place.
They don't go up and
Unless, of course,
down.
You're talking about escalators, which are moving stairs. Okay, things are getting a little complicated here.
Okay, that's fucking
7.
4 days?
You'll love this
What
question.
the fuck?
It's all about money, honey.
Am I the
Do
dumb?
you know why 1968
Holy
pennies
shit.
are more valuable than
Need to get reading.
1967 pennies? than 1967 pennies? Why 1968 pennies are more valuable than 1967 pennies?
No, not at all. They're the same value. No, 1968 is more value. There's more pennies. And
well, considering the fact that 1,968 is just one digit higher than 1,967, that makes the amount larger and therefore a smidge more valuable. Yeah. The numbers are referencing the amount of pennies and not the year, like your brain probably thought. Generally, no matter what year pennies were manufactured, they're all the same value. Yeah. 1 cent. 8. Okay, you're all done reading the morning newspaper. You take out one page and fold it in half. How many more times can you fold it in half?
20. Fuck. Oh, we just learned the fucking number to this the other day. Is it like 14? I think 14, right?
Can't come up with an answer? Well, you can technically only fold the paper in half once. If you continue to fold it, you'll be folding it into fourths, then eighths, then sixteenths, then you get the idea. Okay, now the questions are about to get a little trickier. Do you think you can handle it? Let's put your common sense to the test. 9. This is Tom. Tom's dad has 5 sons named 10, 20, 30, and 40. Can you guess the name of the 5th son?
It's fucking Tom. Tom. His name is Tom. He's the 5th son.
The answer was right in the question. The 5th son's name is Tom. The question said Tom's dad. After naming 4 of the sons, the 5th one must be Tom. 10. Which weighs more? 100 pounds of feathers or 100 pounds of bricks?
They're both the same weight. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? I didn't take a physics
since
class
they're obviously much heavier
to
than feathers.
think about
but if you
this.
look a little closer at this question, you'll see that the answer is right there. Both the feathers and the bricks weigh 100 pounds.
Yeah.
It's the amount of feathers and bricks that vary, not their weight of 100 pounds.
Yeah.
11. How far can you walk into the woods?
What the fuck? Like a mile? I don't know. The fuck? I'm not even walking public.
If you're brave enough to walk into the woods by yourself, you'll learn that you can walk halfway into the woods. Once you've passed the halfway mark, you're technically walking out of the woods. Or running, depending on what crazy stuff you find in there. You've seen the Blair Witch Project, right? 12. Think you're a whiz at math? Let's see if you can answer this question. How much dirt is there in a 14 by 12 by...
You can tell this motherfucker has never done calculus a day in his life. His voice is so vivid. It's like, hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna do all this and that, and then we're gonna be so excited to do this and that, and then we're gonna play PVZ, and then we're gonna play Mario Galaxy, and then we're gonna react to this, and today we're gonna have a nice day. That's like the type of voice he has. Right here, I'm dead on the inside. How much is
by 10 whole?
I can't do the math.
Okay, before you get a headache from all that computing, I'll give you the answer. There isn't any dirt in the hole.
Yeah.
If it were filled with dirt, or anything for that matter, it wouldn't really be a hole, would it? 13.
Yeah, I got that one right.
Here's another math question for all you wannabe Einsteins out there. How many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
10 times. These are like the types of questions like math majors get.
Okay,
I swear to
let's
God.
walk through this one together. If you were to subtract 10 from 100, you'd end up with 90. So, if you subtracted 10 again, well, you wouldn't be taking it from 100, you'd be taking it from 90. If you took away 10 more, you'd be taking it from the new amount of 80, This means you can only subtract 10 from 100 once. Makes sense, right? 14.
Now, here, this asshole doesn't understand what he's saying. How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? Has an open interpretation. His answer? My answer. Do you understand?
You know how Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world, right?
So I'm not.
Well,
that one's
before
right.
this mountain was established as the highest mountain in 1952, which mountain was the tallest in the world?
Mount Everest. Mount Everest is literally the tallest mountain in the world.
Racking your brain trying to remember what you learned in geography class back in high school? Well,
I never learned
wasting
about
your
that in
time.
high school.
If Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world today, it was the tallest 100 years ago, 200 years ago, and so on. It still existed here on Earth. We just didn't know it yet.
What do you mean we didn't know it yet?
Still had
this guy is like, he's running on 2 neurons. He's lumping all of us together. No. Everybody near the Himalayas, near this mountain, was the fucking biggest mountain. Duh.
hanging in there? Okay, I have a couple more questions for you to solve.
Okay,
You
I'm
can do
joking,
it.
I'm joking.
15. Think you're a wordsmith, do ya? Let's try this question on for size. Which word becomes shorter after adding 2 letters to it?
Shorter? The word short literally becomes shorter if you add 2 letters to it.
Wait a minute. How can a word become shorter if you're adding letters to it? That doesn't make any sense. Actually, it makes plenty of sense once you realize the word I'm talking about is short. If you add 2 letters to the word, specifically
I mean, you
E
can go with
and
small
R,
as
the
well,
word literally
smaller.
becomes shorter. See? It does make sense. 16. Do you know why it is illegal for a person who is living in South Dakota to be buried in North Dakota?
What? No. Because that's fucking illegal to just like...
You know that burying a person alive is against the law, right? Well, that's why a living person can't be buried in South
that's
Dakota,
right, I got it right.
North
I'm
Dakota,
like, it's
or
illegal.
anywhere for that matter. Nowhere in the sentence did I
right.
say the person had passed away.
Yeah.
Therefore, they're still alive and well. Whew, that was a close one.
Yeah.
17. As you probably already know, different countries celebrate different holidays. But if you're in England, can you still celebrate the 4th of July?
No. What the fuck? For that matter, can you still celebrate Thanksgiving in the UK?
Last time
no.
I checked, the month of July
Probably not.
does exist in England. That means they have a 4th of July, a 5th of July, and a 6th of July. It may not be a national holiday over there, but the date still exists. However, you may be the only one in England craving hot dogs that day. After attempting to answer all these questions, there's no way your brain isn't tingling. I know mine is. If there's anything you take away from this, just know that sometimes things are simpler than they seem. Trust your common sense and try not to think too hard about things. You're smarter than you realize. Which question?
This is how I'm gonna get popular on Twitch now. This is my legacy, reacting to these sorts of videos. Yeah. Do your brains feel tingly, guys? My brain sure does. Come on. Let me open my head up and see if it is actually tingling. Imagine I just go like that and split my head open. Jesus. That'd be insane. I just split my head open. I'm just like... You just see my brain tingling. Oh god. What sort of maniac makes this sort of content? Jesus Christ. It's just so, I don't know, out there. Anyhow, I'm curious. Yeah. Nobody's come here. You know, I guess it's time to fucking finish this. Wrap this stream up. What if I'm like 24 hours stream? I think that's like no, like honestly, if I did a 24 hour stream right now, that'd be like me to accomplish. I would literally be falling asleep. So good. No, like seriously. I know, I got into a tangent right now. Let me think. Do I want to watch that video I fucking had selected? It's literally like mushrooms posing, and sometimes it's like literally like space shit that lands. I'm not even kidding. It's either one of those explanations. I think I just want to end it here. I know my streams have been like 3 hours long as of lately, but yeah, I'd rather end it off here. So good night, good day, whatever it is, and I'll see you all later. I'll work my way up again. It's just also like so I'm just gonna relax. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm literally snapping my off. It's just the elbow. It's just the nerve. If there's anything bad, I'd be like freaking the fuck out right now. I'd be like, oh my god, guys, I gotta go. Yeah. I'll see you all probably tomorrow again. I want to say earlier on because tomorrow I actually may want to do like a 12-hour like stream, playing games or whatever. Yeah. Whatever it is, and I'll see you all later. So good night, whatever it is, and bye, everybody. Bye. Bum, 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 bum. Again, bye.